One of the best ways to blow off steam. $14. Much better than drinking a beer or doing anything else besides hugging a goat. This rifle, I'm telling you guys, to me, I don't care what anybody says, it's one of the easiest, nicest, smoothest, accurate, just most comfortable rifle to use. And you can go target, let out some steam. That's what I'm gonna do. What's up, guys? I was on that live and I said, you know what? The dog's barking. I'm gonna blow off some steam. I'm gonna get out in my backyard. I'm gonna take a few shots. It's been a little while, but like I said, that is the funnest, easiest, most accurate rifle for anyone. So if you've never experienced it, figure out a way to go rent one. That is mental health advice. Being able to put a few rounds down range and to experience that and just see how smooth it is, maybe you'll understand and respect it more. So you might be able to see right down there, I got this little makeshift sign target that I made. Oops, let's get up. There we go. You can see it right there. A little makeshift. That's some cheap redneck ingenuity with a can of spray paint. So I'm just gonna kneel, just use the standard kneel. I always loved our slings, get that nice tight grip, right? That way it's kind of like balanced. It's gonna be my first shot, and God knows how long. We'll see what happens. It's about as close as I can get to my original M16. I hate this buttstock, but whatever. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's get a round or two downrange. And I ain't used to scopes. I always use the open sights, but this Avision, it ain't the same. And unfortunately, I'm not stable like I used to be. Freaking almost 45 years old. I'm not that 18-year-old kid anymore. Make sure nothing's out there. Finger off the trigger, right? My finger just wants to pull it, but it's one shot, one kill. A little tight. I think I've gained some weight. And there would be a chicken in the way. Freaking kidding me. Get that round in. Here we go. Man, I suck. It's been too long. Make sure that puppy's back on safe again. Let's get up and go take a look. I can see it from up here. I did really bad. God, I'm getting old and shaky.
I have one shot.
All right, let's see what we got. This is by the time I got my third one in. So there was my first one, and I was moving too much, and I felt it over there. So when I was able to finally calm down, I got it right there. But all I gotta say is, that's a kill, that's a kill, that's a kill. So either way you look at it, it would have died. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, I feel a little embarrassed. That wasn't exactly that great. Should have been at least 2 out of the 3, especially considering I ain't that far out. But still would have been a kill shot either way I look at it. And that's all that really mattered. It wasn't about grouping. It was about hitting the target. But they do say when you're not doing things on a regular all the time, you lose it a little, right? And considering this is probably the first time I've shot in a couple years at least, still embarrassing. Now I'm gonna try to get in the frame and you guys will be able to see what kind of recoil it has, because I'm telling you, it may be loud, but it's beautiful. Pretty beautiful. This is my rifle. There are none like it, because it's mine. Let's do this again. See that sun, I set up in a bad spot. I can make all the excuses I want. I guess because I'm recording myself, I actually feel a little nervous. That's kind of idiotic. There might be a little smoke on the water. I love that smell. Love that smoke. You know what I'm talking about. And see what I'm talking? Just letting those off one by one by one. I'm telling you guys, if you have it, you got to. It's a way to let off some steam. All right, we're gonna go see how bad I did again. I was just kind of get that little rhythm going and just pull the trigger. Listen, Marine Corps is all about just hitting the target, killing it. That's all that mattered. So I'm not a grouper or an expert at that, but we'll see what happened.
You got a lot of
All right, so what do we got going on here? I'm probably yelling. What do we got going on here? So, well, we're inside the 7-inch circle, roughly. Well, it's the size of my hand. Because we were used to shooting with a 10-inch circle, if I recall. But anyway, got them all in, around. Like I said, it ain't about a grouping, it's about killing. Of course, you can see some nice grouping, getting them all in here. One swaying out there, and only that bad boy off to the side. But, yeah. Whoever that is ain't making it.
One,
That's all I got to say. Because again, that is about the size of a hand. So that definitely would have took him out in the chest. Let's have some fun. You ready?
Yeah, yo.
Got a little wild there. Oh yeah, and on a side note, it's kind of sweaty. For you critical thinkers, if you made it all the way through the end, my kids were way up on the deck, nowhere near me at the point to be injured. It's all about safety, but I do teach my son, I do teach my kids about proper etiquette when it comes to handling rifles, pistols, just any of that. So they were in the back, and I want them to see that because I don't want them to fear it. In fact, I had my son shoot it once. That's not on the film, but I allowed him to do that and showed him how to do it. Because that's what we should do. We should be able to teach our kids to respect these guns so they're not out there doing crazy ass crap. But again, you could hear them in the background, but they weren't close to me. And when my son was anywhere near, he was wearing his hearing protection, which is a must. Because I got screwed up ears from the military.